Now to Good Morning Northwest, President Biden is in the warring Middle East, preparing to meet with Israeli and Palestinian leaders. Why his talks with Arab leaders have been called off.
The warmer weather is here and it's going to hang out for a while, but some big changes are coming our way. We're going to give you the timing, the when, the where. It's all coming your way.
And stalked by a cougar in Riverside State Park. Hear what a Spokane man did to protect himself and what you should do if you are ever in a situation like that. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Good Wednesday morning. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Derek Dice. It is Wednesday, October the 18th. Mark Peterson here with a look at that first alert forecast. All right, we're heating up a little bit today.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice day today. It's not a bad morning out there. Got a clear sky. We're sitting at 45 degrees, low 40s into Coeur d'Alene. So, yeah, a little bit on the cool side, but certainly our average overnight low is 37, so warmer than average. We look at the 4 things you need to know. Sunny and warmer today. It's going to be great. Warmer all the way through Saturday, actually. We are anticipating Saturday night through Sunday, showers, pretty good chance. And then next week, big changes. We look at what we currently have, and there's been some early morning rain that came through areas of the Selkirks, the Colville National Forest. That continues to move out, and all of that is going to get pushed north, keeping us with sunshine. 68 our high today, 69 Omak, Wenatchee 71, Pullman, you're at 71 degrees. Tri-Cities, if you're heading over there, 72. Here's our day today with our day planner. It's going to be, first of all, good air quality for us. We're going to have temperatures and sunshine warming up. 68 will be our high today.
All right, Mark, thank you. We're following some breaking news this morning. President Biden is in Israel. He is set for high-stakes meetings with Israel's Prime Minister today, but his talks with Arab leaders have been called off.
Palestinians canceled the meeting when the Gaza Health Ministry reported at least 500 civilians were killed when a rocket hit a hospital. Israel and Hamas are blaming each other for the explosion. Let's get to Sydney Charles at the Breaking Now desk with the latest details.
That's right, Robin. Derek, this is footage of President Biden landing in Tel Aviv earlier this morning following that hospital blast. As Israel prepares for a Gaza ground incursion, the White House says President Biden will ask tough questions of Israel's leadership in meetings today. Biden's trip to Tel Aviv is a historic one. It marks the first trip to Israel by an American president during a time of war. He was also expected to meet with the presidents of Jordan, Egypt, and the Palestinian Authority in Jordan. However, that was scrapped following the hospital explosion. This morning, Biden made his first comments on camera about that explosion. He made the comments during a bilateral meeting with Israel's prime minister today. Listen to this.
I was deeply saddened and outraged by the explosion at the hospital in Gaza yesterday. And based on what I've seen, it appears as though it was done by the other team, not you.
Take a look, you guys. This is some of the aftermath of that explosion. Authorities in Gaza have said Israel is behind the deadly blast, while the Israel Defense Forces says its intelligence showed a failed rocket launch by the Palestinian Islamic Jihad group. During that same meeting with Israel's prime minister, Biden also reiterated America's support for Israel and once again condemned the October 7th attack on Israel by Hamas. He says Hamas committed atrocities that, quote, make ISIS look somewhat more rational. Biden is set to have a broader meeting with other members of Israel's war cabinet later on today. And there is outrage sparking up over the hospital blast. The Gaza Health Ministry says at least 500 people were killed. Coming up in 30 minutes, I'll have more details on the deadly explosion. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Thanks, Sydney. And because of the unrest in the Middle East, police are boosting security on Capitol Hill today as Republicans try to choose the next House Speaker.
Congressman Jim Jordan fell short yesterday, but he's gearing up for another round of voting today. The Ohio conservative has divided the party, in part due to his staunch support of former President Trump and his refusal to accept the results of the 2020 election. A decades-old abuse scandal also hangs over Jordan's head, stemming from his time as an assistant wrestling coach at Ohio State University. Wrestlers from the team are renewing calls for accountability over Jordan's alleged inaction surrounding the claims the team's late doctor was molesting students.
The fact that the doctor was around us in our saunas, in our showers, changing with everyone, you would have to know about what is going on. Everybody knew what was going on there at that point in time.
Jordan, who is named as a witness in a lawsuit against the university, has denied knowledge of the alleged abuse. Round 2 of voting is expected in just hours, and Jordan says he remains confident he will get the votes to become Speaker.
This weekend, a Spokane man had 2 frightening encounters with a wild cougar, and thanks to his quick thinking, he was able to get out of the situation alive. Sunday afternoon, Ryan Wade was riding his bike on his favorite trail in Riverside State Park near 7 Mile when he came face to face with a cougar. Wade says he immediately stopped and put his bike between him and the big cat.
And then I picked my bike up and I started shaking the bike at the cat and yelling at it, very colorful language. And then I lunged at the cat to try to scare it away, and it backed off, and I did that again, and then it ran off into the brush.
Now, the cougar left him alone the second time they encountered one another on the trail. Officials with Fish and Wildlife say when you are in a situation like that, don't run. Instead, put your arms over your head to make yourself as big as possible. Also, if you have a backpack or a water bottle, throw it at the cat. And it's always a good idea to bring bear spray for such emergencies.
Scary for sure, though. A program in East Central Spokane is helping young adults earn their diplomas and find a job. Youth Build helps any disadvantaged young adult from 16 to 24 years old finish their high school education and develop skills in either healthcare or construction. After completing a construction apprenticeship and earning his high school diploma, one former participant now works for Youth Build, giving back to the organization that he says changed his life.
I'd say pretty impactful because I didn't know where I was going to go with my life, and then I found this program. I went through, got my GED, was doing construction the rest of the time, and then they needed help, so they hired me on here.
Now, if you or someone you know would like to get involved in the Youth Build program, you can complete an application online. You can find it inside this story on KXLY.com. All right, good morning, Northwest. Time is now 6:07.
Mark's got his groovy graphic behind him.
70s, we're going to see 12 to 15 degrees above average, not only today, but all the way through the end of the week. And we're going to be solid into the 70s. It looks really nice. And the music was great. We're going to have a full check of your forecast. There's the One Spokane Stadium lit up for your enjoyment this morning. Your full forecast coming up.
Today is Miracle Coffee Day, and for every coffee that you purchase, $1 of those proceeds go towards Children Miracles Network. Coming up next, reporting in Spokane Valley, I'll tell you why you must purchase your coffee from your local Spokane Dutch Bro locations.
Also ahead, the housing crisis for people who lost their homes to wildfire and how converted shipping containers could be a short-term solution.
Stream 4 News now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Shop local at the Tin Roof.
Betsy Wilkerson doesn't just talk about strengthening community safety, she spent her career doing it. During her tenure on City Council, Betsy Wilkerson increased funding for our police and firefighters every single year. Betsy voted to prevent open drug use in our streets while increasing mental health resources. And Betsy secured funding for our Spokane police and fire academies to invest in top-notch training. So don't believe the lies and attacks. Betsy Wilkerson's record of strengthening community safety is clear.
I'm Betsy Wilkerson, and I'd be honored to have your vote.
A combination of fun and performance is why Kylie and I are excited to show you the Subaru Crosstrek.
The all-wheel drive Crosstrek offers an available 2.5-liter Subaru Boxer engine, giving you extra performance and power unlike anything on or off the road.
There's no shortage of space for passengers and a surprising amount of cargo room for your gear.
The Crosstrek now offers an 11.6-inch touchscreen, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto integration.
Check out the Subaru Crosstrek and receive no-problem customer attention at Parker Subaru in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call SWAP. I gotta call SWAP.
Here you go.
That's it? I'm calling them.
You forgot your check.
Craig Swap & Associates is on your side. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Fall is here, and you're going to need a bigger wallet because you could win a fortune. Qualify in Kootenai Casino's Hot Spins or Weekend Super Spins, and you could walk away with a ton of cash. Kootenai Falls Lodge rooms are just $99 a night midweek. Riverview rooms are just $119 a night. Fill up your wallet at the Kootenai Casino this fall by calling 888-YOU-ARE-LUCKY or visit KootenaiRiverInn.com.
the Tin Roof.
4 News Now is brought to you by Floor & Home by Carpet One.
Just about 6:11, here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. The U.S. State Department is warning Americans to avoid traveling to Lebanon amid the Israel-Hamas war.
The travel advisory level for Lebanon was raised to level 4, meaning do not travel on Tuesday due to an unpredictable security situation. Family members of U.S. government personnel and some non-emergency personnel will be allowed to voluntarily depart the country. The advisory warned that U.S. citizens who do choose to travel to Lebanon should know that the U.S. Embassy may not be able to assist them.
Paying with a debit card may not cost the store quite as much soon. The Wall Street Journal says the Federal Reserve is working on a proposal to cut debit card fees. Right now, every transaction, costs the store 21 cents plus 0.05% of the bill.
10-second takeaway on this Wednesday. It's going to be sunny. It's going to be warmer. Going to get a few clouds out there. You're still going to need your shades. A light layer heading out is going to help you. Our high today, though, 68 degrees officially.
Winter is quickly approaching, and some wildfire survivors don't have a warm place to stay.
So volunteers in Elk are hoping to make container homes for families who lost everything in the Oregon Road fire. Volunteers started working on their first container home this month. Each one is about 40 feet long and 8 feet tall. They can sit on someone's property and connect to their electricity, water, and sewer. Each one will come insulated with a boiler system for hot water and heat. The containers will also have a shower, a toilet, and potentially a stackable washer and dryer.
But we also know we have a big group of people that are still either trying to find an RV that might have been donated to them, living in a tent or a car or whatever they can find. And so our heart for it is anybody that needs one for out here. And so it's a way that you could stay in it, to help build your place. But our primary goal of this is to help people get through this winter without freezing.
The volunteers are working closely with Spokane County to make sure everything is up to code. Once they get that final approval, they're hoping to build as many of these as they need. If you'd like to donate to this project, you can find the link inside this story on KXLY.com. Not the permanent solution that you want, but better than sleeping in your car or camping on your property over the winter for sure. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:13.
And giant burned out trees have to be removed before wildfire victims can rebuild on their property. The 4 News Now Extreme team is revving up the chainsaws to help in Medical Lake. It's no small task. We'll show you all the help they're getting just ahead.
And how stopping for a cup of coffee today could make a big difference to children in the hospital. Coming up, a live report on Miracle Coffee Day.
Let Pinot's Palette host your holiday party. Reserve your easel today with friends, coworkers, or any group this holiday season. And our gift certificates make a great stocking stuffer. Paint, drink, have fun at Pinot's Palette, downtown Spokane and Coeur d'Alene.
Upgrade your kitchen with Frigidaire Professional, offering powerful performance and professional-grade design. The front control gas range provides the ultimate flexibility for making your favorite meals. Sear and saute with precision, and flip pancakes on the griddle for golden results. And thanks to our smudge-proof stainless steel, spend less time cleaning while keeping your kitchen looking spotless.
You won't find Frigidaire Pro at the box stores, but it's on sale at Fred's. Fred's Appliance. We want to be your choice.
Do you have property damage? Burke's Restoration provides full-service emergency response for residential and commercial disasters. Wind damage? Burke's can handle that. Is flooding your problem? Burke's Restoration knows just what to do. Fire or smoke damage? Call Burke's today. You didn't plan on a disaster, but you have a choice on who restores it. Choose the best. Burke's Restoration takes care of fire, smoke, wind, or water damage and more. Tell your insurance company you choose Burke's Restoration. Call or click today.
Dear 2030, we look forward to seeing you. After our 160-point quality assurance inspection, we'll be Toyota certified used vehicles with 7-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranties. Not to honk our own horns, but the best new cars make the best used cars. Yours, Toyota. Get 5.49% APR for up to 60 months on your favorite Toyota certified used models. Find yours at toyotacertified.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Flooring is not forever. Are you tired of stains, traffic patterns, chips, dents, scratches, and the smells? Shop for the perfect flooring for your life, whether you need carpet, laminate, or hardwood. Great Floors is here to help you reinvent your space. We're celebrating Karastan Month in October by offering incredible discounts on Karastan carpet and hardwood flooring. Ask about our in-house 0% 12-month financing. Visit a Great Floors today and spend the winter on great floors.
Can we really trust Lisa Brown? She hands out our tax dollars to convicted felons, like Lataxion, a 3 strikes felon convicted of attempted murder. On Brown's watch, the Department of Commerce gave Lataxion a $50,000 taxpayer grant. Then he was arrested for strangling his girlfriend while her young kids were home. She even granted money to the Bail Project of Spokane, which bails out violent offenders. We can't trust Lisa Brown to keep Spokane safe.
Let Pino's Palette host your holiday party. Reserve your easel today with friends, coworkers, or any group this holiday season. And our gift certificates make a great stocking stuffer. Paint, drink, have fun at Pino's Palette, downtown Spokane and Coeur d'Alene.
4 News Now is brought to you by Move Fitness.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
Mark Peterson and the Extreme team are cutting burned out trees to help victims of the Gray Fire rebuild. And chopping down the trees is only half of the battle. Moving and transporting those trees is a massive undertaking.
Now, let's check in with Mark now to see how it's all going.
It's been about 2 months since the Gray Fire and, of course, the Oregon Road Fire. This flag was set about a week after the fire. This lot is now and was currently owned by a retired SEER instructor from Fairchild Air Force Base. He was well insured. He's grateful that they got out with 2 vehicles and the health of their kids. Now, we look at what's going on currently as they try to recover, and we're going to see that the Extreme team is here for 3 days. In that 3 days, we have cut, we have limbed, and we have loaded up and taken to the chipper all that we have. We have 1 more day yet to go. But I have to tell you, while we're here for a short period of time, the recovery here is going to be a long time. Ron Burris appreciates us being here.
We are working now to get the community involved, and so that we can take the next step towards a larger debris and removal operation.
The other point is that they're planning on the next 3 Saturdays trying to get quite a bit done.
This Saturday, October 21st, we are looking for experienced sawyers with chainsaws and protective gear that can come in. On Saturday, October 28th, we're going to be taking some of the bigger tree pieces that cannot be moved by hand, and we're looking for people with mini excavators, skidsters that can come in and help pick that material up so that we can get it piled. And then on the following weekend, on November the 4th, we're asking for a large contingent of community volunteers, because we do have a lot of tree limbs, smaller tree pieces that are going to have to be picked up by hand and stacked.
The volunteers from Horizon Credit Union saw this for the first time today, and you see nothing but ash and metal from fire that burned 2,500 degrees. Again, we're grateful we're able to do just a little bit. We'll be back, and we'll continue. Team Rubicon will be back next week. There's a lot of love for this community, and they're going to continue to strive to build and reimagine Medical Lake. From the Gray Fire, I'm Mark Peterson, the Extreme team, 4 News Now.
And so much work still to be done, too, yeah?
Yes, so what they're doing over the next 3 Saturdays, sort of what we've done over the last 3 days. Big cut, get them down, then come through, limb them, and then that 3rd Saturday, haul everything out.
This
and
is
a
great.
Massive undertaking.
It's great stuff for, like, if you have a group or a team that needs projects, here you go.
It'd be great. Oh, Medical Lake Strong, by the way, you guys, Rome Coffee and other businesses, they're selling these, and of course the money going back to Reimagine Medical Lake, which is the organization trying to bring about an organized front on this chaos. All right, so 68 today, 44 tonight, mostly clear and mild, not only today, but tonight, and we're going to continue to see fairly clear skies. Up onto the Canadian line today, a little more cloud cover than everybody else, but that's going to be it. We're going to see clear skies. 68 will be our high today, 67 into Coeur d'Alene, but look at the mid to upper 60s all over the place, not to mention I-90. It's 70s all the way to Wenatchee. We're going to see all the way through I-90 into parts of of Montana, warmer temperatures, including Kellogg at 70, 71 into Pullman. Our planning forecast, we're planning on a gorgeous couple of days. Now, today, again, we have Extreme Team Reveal. Well, what we would reveal is a bunch of trees that have been removed and now no longer exist. Thursday, the credit unions, including Horizon Credit Union, are going to be in the community. And on a sunny 71-degree day, they're going to be hitting about 100 different nonprofits, all of the credit unions, to assist in various different ways. That's why I'm not going to have my volunteers tomorrow, because they're busy volunteering doing other things. And that includes all the credit unions.
It's a lot of volunteering.
Yeah,
It's
and you
pretty
said
great.
these are stickers that say Medical Lake Strong, and they're really cool.
It is cool. All right, today, also cool, Miracle Coffee Day at all Spokane area Dutch Bros locations.
Yeah, $1 from each drink will go to a good cause. Ariel Drayton is live at the Dutch Bros on Pines and Sprague in the Valley, telling us about this very special day.
Good morning, Robin and Derek. Today is a very special Today is a very special day. Today is Miracle Coffee Day, and it's a time for you to help those families in need that are in the Spokane area. I have Mary Hollingsworth here with me. She's the program director of Miracle Children's Hospital, Miracle Children's Network, and she's going to tell us how will Miracle Coffee Day benefit those families in Spokane.
Yes, thank you, Ariel. Yes, first I'd like to thank real quick Dutch Bros and New America Credit Union for coming up with this wonderful idea to support Children's Miracle Network at Sacred Heart Children's Hospital. 100% of donations of funds that come through Children's Miracle Network benefit the patients and families at our hospital. So today is just one great example of that, a fun example. But we treat over 35,000 children each year at Sacred Heart Children's Hospital, so those funds are essential to provide the exceptional level of care that we want to give to Inland Northwest children.
And how has Children's Miracle Network benefited the patients at Sacred Heart Hospital? Sacred Children's Heart Hospital, to those families that are in need there.
Right. So again, 100% of all funds raised through our partners come to our hospital, and those funds are used in a variety of ways. They can be used to purchase specialized equipment. They can be used to help families that are here from out of the area. A lot of families come to Sacred Heart Children's Hospital in Spokane, but they don't live in Spokane. They live around the surrounding area, sometimes a couple hundred miles or more away. So those families need help with lodging, food, gas. But the funds are also used for really wonderful supportive programs like child life and art therapy and music therapy. Those programs that really enhance the patient experience and make a real difference in their level of care and their overall experience, as well as produce quicker outcomes and better results for our patients.
And in the last year, Children's Miracle Network has raised $2.2 million towards helping those families in need. Reporting in Spokane Valley, I'm Ariel Drayton for News Now.
Good morning. Northwest Time is now 6:23. The Cougs are taking a long look in the mirror this week following back-to-back losses.
After the break in sports, what the players say caused the midseason collapse and how they plan to right the ship as they head to Oregon to face the Ducks.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Who is Culligan? Your local water experts since 1936. The world's most efficient water softener. Safer drinking water in every glass. Convenient, reliable delivery. Industry-leading technology. Here for every water worry.
Did you know that Spokane Hyperbaric Center uses oxygen to reduce pain, inflammation, and swelling?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that hyperbaric oxygen therapy promotes new blood vessel growth, fights infection, and releases more stem cells from your bone marrow?
I didn't know that.
Would you like to know if Spokane Hyperbaric Center is the right choice for you? Go to hyperbarichope.com to find out.
Spokane Hyperbaric Center gave us hope. And now you know.
Disney on Ice presents Frozen and Encanto. Celebrate the power of love y familia. Playing this Friday through Sunday at Spokane Arena. Great seats still available. Visit DisneyOnIce.com and get your tickets today.
Spokane Tribe Casino brings American actor and comedian David Spade to Spokane Live Saturday, October 21st. Tickets are available online now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com.
It's chilly. Maybe I'll get my windbreaker.
Don't miss David Spade, October 21st, live at Spokane Tribe Casino, Airway Heights, Washington.
Meanwhile, we're in the back like, help us!
Entertainment without limits.
Andes Heating, Cooling, Electrical. Guarantees to keep your home safe and warm. Your comfort is Andes' priority. Get ready for the cold with a high-efficiency furnace from Carrier and turn to the experts. Andes offers a wide range of top-quality heating systems that are both reliable and environmentally friendly. Andes' team of experts are highly trained and experienced, so you can trust Andes to diagnose and fix any issue efficiently. Andes Heating, Cooling, Electrical. Your trusted Carrier experts since 1972.
What is a jewelry design center? It's a diamond superstore, a center for engagement rings, wedding bands, and anniversary rings, a showroom with unique creations as well as award-winning designers, a fun, comfortable, no-pressure place where you are free to make big, small, or even no decisions at all. We are not your average jewelry store. We are Jewelry Design Center, and we want to be your jeweler for life.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minnesone. Washington State football has looked like a completely different team over the last few weeks. The offense has looked flat, and the defense has had its struggles too. After Saturday's 44-6 loss to Arizona, head coach Jake Dickert said he was going to open up competition at all levels and positions to help snap the Cougars' two-game losing streak.
I think it's something that we definitely needed. We lost that competition aspect, that basically people feel so comfortable in their positions that everybody gets to lax, and that's something that we can't have, especially going against a team like Oregon.
All season long, Washington State's mantra has been Cougs versus everybody. But that underdog mentality changed when the team went undefeated in the first 4 weeks of the season. The Cougs heard all the praise and were caught drinking the Kool-Aid.
We saw success and we tasted it, and we just didn't take advantage of those extra days as best as we could.
A 38-point loss to Arizona will humble you real quick.
They wanted it more, they played harder, they played faster, and they finished better.
Especially on offense. Washington State has committed 7 turnovers in the last 2 games. The team says tough love is the remedy.
We just need to bully them more, and definitely just be harder on them, try harder, and just get them prepared, because I feel like we haven't done that enough. We definitely been slowing up a little bit.
Next up, Oregon. A date with the Ducks will be anything but cordial. Washington State led for most of last year's game before falling apart in the second half.
We led in that game last year for 58 minutes, right? We didn't get the result that we wanted, but it should breathe some confidence in us that knowing we can go out and play with one of the best teams in the country, which is what Oregon is, and that's been proven.
And it's been a week of reflection for Washington State football. The sky isn't falling yet. Washington State is still a few wins away from becoming bowl eligible, and they'll try to get a step closer against the Ducks on Saturday. Kickoff against Oregon is at 12:30 from Autzen Stadium in Eugene. And you can catch the game right here on KXLY. That'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
I think we all know Autzen Stadium's a really tough place to play, but
big and loud.
We've won there before. I was at a pretty memorable one back in 2015 there.
I like it. Glass half full. It is now 6:29.
All right, minimum wage workers are getting a raise in Seattle. Coming up a little later, how much more they'll be paid per hour.
And new courtrooms, offices, and a big bill are firing up tension in Kootenai County. We have that story just ahead.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Save your greed!
Hello, I'm Mark Peterson. It's that time of year again when Washington Trust Bank helps you dispose of your sensitive documents and protect your identity with 4 easy steps.
First, head to one of their 4 participating drive-through locations.
Second, fill your seal and shred bag with the documents that you want to destroy. Third, secure the seal and shred bag. Then, drop your bag off at Debris, where they will destroy your documents in their secure space. Pick up your seal and shred bag this Friday at Washington Trust Bank's Valley Financial Center.
I was diagnosed when I was 39. I found a lump. Within a week, it had grown so immensely, I could see it in the mirror. It's such a whirlwind when you're diagnosed with cancer. The most important thing in your life is your health. If I could tell a young person who was thinking about their health anything about breast cancer, I would just say be as proactive as possible and get checked.
The Tire Store for auto repairs, tires, and wheels. At the Tire Store, they'll let you split up your repair bill over a couple months. Get your car fixed today. ASC certified, and you can start an account with no credit check. Tire Store.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
4 News Now story tracker with the stories people are checking out online this morning.
Former President Vladimir Putin met with Chinese leader Xi Jinping today on the sidelines of a summit in Beijing. Putin's trip was an effort to underscore the two leaders' shared vision for a new international order no longer dominated by the U.S. and its democratic allies. It comes as Russian forces are intensifying their strikes in Ukraine, where 2 people were killed today following a missile strike in the city of Zaporizhzhia.
Joran van der Sloot, the suspect in the 2005 disappearance of Alabama teen Natalie Holloway, is expected to plead guilty today to extorting and defrauding her mother. That is according to a family attorney. The specific federal charges he will plead guilty to and the sentence are unknown. Van der Sloot is accused of getting $25,000 from Holloway's mom in exchange for the location of her remains, but he gave her false information. Van der Sloot is one of the last people seen with 18-year-old Holloway before she vanished in Aruba.
Well, good morning, Northwest. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Wednesday, October 18th. Glad you're along with us. Let's check in with Mark and your first alert forecast to get you started on your Wednesday.
Yeah, we got some cool weather out there. We're sitting at 45 into Spokane, but over into Coeur d'Alene, you're sitting at 40 degrees. Winds are calm. That's the good news. Looking at the 4 things you need to know. Sunny and warmer today throughout eastern Washington and North Idaho. It's going to be warmer tomorrow and all the way through Saturday. We're going to see showers coming in Sunday, but some big changes coming. We're going to have that discussion in a little bit. Right now, we're looking at some cloud cover coming across the Canadian line. That's about all we're going to see. Some high thin clouds rolling around our area. We're going to remain dry, and that jet stream to the north taking away all the moisture. 42 into the valley right now. Post Falls, you're at 42, 43 downtown, and in Spangle, it's 41. Cheney's still 39 degrees. It's chilly. So we look at what we can expect. By 10 o'clock, we'll be into the low 50s. Temperatures 57, 58 is about normal for this time of year. We'll be at 67, 68 as we get to 2, 3 o'clock. And then even at dinner time, temperatures are going to be in the mid 60s, looking really good.
New details from the Breaking Now desk. We are taking a live look out of Israel right now, where President Biden has arrived for talks with Israel's leadership as tensions intensify across the Middle East. The number of people killed on both sides since Hamas launched its surprise attack on Israel on October 7th is now more than 4,000. The president confirming this morning that at least 31 Americans have been killed since the start of these attacks. From the West Bank to Jordan, angry protests broke out overnight, prompted by reports of a deadly missile strike at a Gaza City hospital. At least 500 people were killed. Many of the people who were killed were injured Palestinian civilians, others seeking shelter from the fighting. This is new video showing that hospital reduced to a burning shell. Hamas militants blaming the blast on an Israeli missile, while Israel is insisting they are not at fault.
This was the Islamic Jihad that fired a long-range rocket towards a long-range target. It failed and exploded, and that is what happened at the hospital.
Gaza residents are angered and afraid. Conditions are growing dire for the millions of people caught in the escalating crisis. The World Health Organization warning this morning that the situation in Gaza is, quote, spiraling out of control.
We went to schools, they bombed schools. We went to the south, they bombed the south.
The explosion happening just as President Biden was heading to the Middle East. Biden saying in a statement, "I am outraged and deeply saddened by the explosion at the hospital in Gaza and the terrible loss of life that resulted." The president also saying the U.S. supported the protection of civilian life during conflict and that he's directing his team to investigate. A U.S. official tells ABC News the administration is not sure yet who launched the strike, and it will take a while to determine. Also new this morning, ABC News has learned the Biden administration is drafting a $100 billion foreign aid package that will include security assistance for Israel. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Well, new courtrooms, new offices, and a $38 million price tag are causing tensions in Kootenai County. This week, county commissioners have held several meetings to discuss the cost of the Justice Building expansion. The project is meant to keep up with the pace of growth and the escalation in crime in Kootenai County. In March, commissioners approved a $35 million price tag, but additional construction costs have been tacked on, bringing that total to around $38 million. Now, most of the cost is being covered by federal funds, but the county is still on the hook for around $11 million.
We have a larger bottom line number that we have to draw our savings down in order to pay for that to complete this project.
Commissioner Bruce Mater said he wanted to cut the cost of the project, but at this point it's just too late. Instead, he's working with the other commissioners to make sure cost overruns like this don't happen again in the future.
And just over the state line, the Spokane County Jail is also dealing with overcrowding issues. That's why some are pushing for a sales tax increase that covers the cost of a new jail. If approved by voters, sales tax would increase 0.2%. That money would fund the new jail and other criminal justice projects. 60% of revenue would go to Spokane County. The rest of it would be allocated to individual cities and towns. Supporters, including Spokane County sheriffs, say limited jail capacity limits law enforcement's ability to keep the community safe.
And with the election just a few weeks away, we want to hear from you on which races and which issues matter the most to you. Send us your questions and we'll take them to the candidates. You can find the form to submit your questions on our website at KXLY.com.
A North Idaho youth home for preteen and teen girls is accused of abuse and neglect. A handful of former employees turned whistleblowers. They filed an 82-page report with the state of Idaho claiming cases of fights, suicide attempts, rape, and hundreds of calls to 911.
What I didn't anticipate was that the level of neglect at Cornerstone was unlike anything I had ever experienced.
Were whistleblowers punished? Why is the home still operating? And are children in danger there? I spoke with not just an accuser, but the home's owner about what he thinks is really happening. Watch my investigative report tonight on 4 News Now at 6 o'clock.
All right, this is a big deal. Blake Shelton is coming to Spokane. The country music star is bringing his Back to the Honky Tonk tour to the Spokane Arena on March 14th. Tickets go on sale next Friday, October 27th. You can register for exclusive pre-sale access at BlakeShelton.com. The arena had teased another big concert announcement coming yesterday, and then Shelton himself put that out this morning.
There you go.
All right.
Get your tickets. It's now 6:38.
Hopefully he brings Gwen Stefani with him.
I'm in line to see her.
I'd rather see her, yeah.
He's a great country music artist. I love him. This forecast you're going to love as well. Sunshine heading out to school. It's going to be cool. Temperatures in the low 40s. Make sure the kids have what they need with extra layers. Hopefully it comes home because it's going to be a beautiful day. Again, we've got a clear sky and it's on the cool side.
And how artificial intelligence could help in the fight against an often elusive form of cancer. And as we go to break, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America at 7 o'clock.
In this morning's GMA First Look, a major development in the extortion case against Joran Vandersloot, the prime suspect in the disappearance of Natalie Holloway. The Dutch national serving a 28-year sentence in Peru for the murder of another woman, but was brought to the U.S. a few months ago to face these charges. Natalie Holloway vanished during a high school graduation trip in Aruba in 2005. Beth Holloway's attorney saying Vandersloot is expected to change his plea to guilty, offering up clues about what happened.
The FBI was charged with determining whether he was being truthful or not. They used what means they had available to him to corroborate or test the veracity of what he was saying.
And we'll have much more coming up at 7 a.m. Plus, legal expert Dan Abrams weighs in live. With your GMA First Look, I'm Ariel Reshef, ABC News, New York.
The right age for Neutrogena retinol?
That's whenever you want it to be.
It has derm-proven retinol
that targets vital cell turnover, even skin tone,
and smooths fine lines with visible results in just 1 week. Neutrogena retinol.
Okay, everyone, our mission is to provide complete balanced nutrition for strength and energy.
Ensure with 27 vitamins and minerals, nutrients for immune health, and Ensure Complete with 30 grams of protein.
Imagine
Imagine a world with no drama.
I haven't signed Jody's card yet.
At 4imprint, finding the promotional products you need to create a memorable moment is an easy mission. Our expert team will take care of every detail to make your success a certainty. Take the drama out of ordering promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Children's Miracle Network meets the unique needs of kids in the hospital like Jade, our Sacred Heart champion who is now cancer-free.
That's why Numerica is donating $1 for every drink sold at Dutch Bros to support Children's Miracle Network on Wednesday, October 18th.
Our mission is to provide the best care, a friendly environment, and to save the lives of kids across our region.
Help support Miracle Coffee Day by grabbing a drink at Dutch Bros. Numerica Credit Union will donate up to $10,000.
Accusations of abuse and neglect at a North Idaho youth home. Are children in danger there? Robin Nance went to the home's owner to get answers.
The article says Cornerstone repeatedly put children in harm's way.
Watch tonight, only on 4 News Now at 6.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
It's Broadway's #1 holiday hit musical, Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the musical. November 10th and 11th, First Interstate Center for the Arts. On sale now.
At Parker Toyota, we believe in driving with confidence. Parker Toyota's certified pre-owned vehicles offer you affordability and dependability when buying your next Toyota.
We take the guesswork out of buying pre-owned because every Toyota certified vehicles goes through 160-point check by our trained technician.
Whether it's a stylish sedan or versatile SUV or a fuel-efficient hybrid, we have the largest selection of certified pre-owned vehicles in the area.
See our huge selection of vehicles and receive our no-problem customer service at Parker Toyota in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
At Just Between Friends, you'll find everything you need for your family. It's all here.
I've been shopping in JBF since my kids were little, and we just love it.
Is the one-stop shop for everything that you need for your kids and your grandkids.
I'm a first-time mom. I got a lot of clothing, shoes. I got a changing table. It's been a lot of fun.
Such a blessing to be able to shop, sell, and save at JBF. This has been a game changer for our family.
Just Between Friends at the Kootenai County Fairgrounds this weekend.
The fall savings are still on at all Walker's Furniture and Mattress stores with some of the best deals of the season, where you can save anywhere from 15 to 40% off. Plus, get special 5 years financing during the final days of fall savings at Walker's.
It's now 6:43. Seattle's minimum wage is going up almost $20 an hour. The city's Office of Labor Standards says it'll be $19.97 next year. Small businesses that pay a minimum for health care get a small break. So do places where employees make a certain amount in tips. Seattle has one of the highest minimum wages in the country. It also has one of the highest costs of living. Washington State has the highest minimum wage in the country. It is set to hit $16.28 next year. The federal minimum wage is $7.25.
Good morning, everybody. 10-second takeaway. Hey, it's going to be sunny and warmer today. More sunshine than yesterday. So light layers starting our day. The shades and drinking our water today. 68 will be the high.
More than 64,000 Americans will be diagnosed with pancreatic cancer this year, according to estimates from the American Cancer Society. Many times the disease isn't diagnosed until it's too late.
That's why scientists are turning to artificial intelligence for help. Researchers say they're pretty happy with how the AI have been performing so far, but do admit there is still a lot of work that needs to be done. They'd like to get to a point where they can present their technology for review by the FDA.
We are prepared to fight a long battle to be able to overcome early detection of pancreas cancer.
While the researchers are focused on early detection of pancreatic cancer, they also have a goal to improve outcomes for other diseases like diabetes with this AI model as well.
Good morning, Northwest time is now approaching 6:45.
All right, we are right back with Mark's full forecast coming up after this.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Do you show your Vandal pride? Dave sure does. He proudly dons the silver and gold when he's at work, mowing the yard, and especially on game day.
Hey, can we get 3 tacos? I got this.
Where did you get that?
You don't have a Vandals debit card?
Don't worry, Dave. You can get your Vandal debit card by visiting p1fcu.org/GoVandals. Go Vandals!
As a family-owned company, Factory Rep Blinds really does care about each and every one of our customers and the experience that they have with us. Our company's founder, Gary, was a factory representative for 36 years. We bring all the samples to you because your home is really the best showroom. And we professionally measure and install the window treatments for you. That's why our customers tell their friends who tell their friends.
Call us or schedule your free consultation today at FactoryRepBlinds.com. Factory Rep Blind.
If you're driven by an adventurous heart, you're in luck. The 2024 Subaru Outback shares your spirit. With standard symmetrical all-wheel drive and up to 32 miles per gallon. Plus, 97% of Outback vehicles sold in the last 10 years are still on the road today. The 2024 Subaru Outback. Go where love takes you.
Drive new Subaru models with 4.9% financing at AutoNation Subaru.
Did you just buy a new home and don't have a lot of extra cash on hand for furniture? Or are you upsizing your home and need to fill it? Consign Furniture in Liberty Lake can help by saving you thousands on decorating your home. With over 60,000 square feet of inventory, we have a variety of unique, budget-friendly items that will add value while saving you a ton of money. And the best part? You don't have to overspend. Buy here and save up to 70% off retail with countless designer name brand options to choose from. Consign Furniture, the smart way to buy, easy way to sell.
Can we really trust Lisa Brown? She hands out our tax dollars to convicted felons, like Lataxion, a 3 strikes felon, convicted of attempted murder. On Brown's watch, the Department of Commerce gave Lataxion a $50,000 taxpayer grant. Then he was arrested for strangling his girlfriend while her young kids were home. She even granted money to the Bail Project of Spokane, which bails out violent offenders. We can't trust Lisa Brown to keep Spokane safe.
This week's Washington Trust Shred location is at the Valley Branch.
All right, you are taking a live look at Dutch Bros in Spokane Valley, where it is Miracle Coffee Day this morning at all Spokane area Dutch Bros locations. $1 from every coffee you buy today goes to benefit the Children's Miracle Network.
And we thank Numerica for doing that donation. Hey, we also have another big announcement this morning. You may have heard our pal Derek is moving to nights. He's been waking up with us for the last 12 years. It's going to be a tough transition for some of us. Not so hard for others.
The transition to more sleep is going to be real nice, but honestly, like, it's really like mixed feelings because we've become like such a family over the last
together for a
12
long
years.
time.
Yeah. Yeah, some of our longest relationships of our lives, I think, right here.
I know, it's been great. It's been great. We have a couple more days with Derek. You'll be here throughout the rest of the week. You start there Monday.
Yeah, miss you guys a ton for
You're going to have to figure out how to stay up until 11 o'clock at night.
I also might need help with a final script toss on Friday. So,
okay.
I might need to employ you guys in this.
It's going to be interesting to see how you work next week because your body's going to go, I'm on mornings, and your job says, nope, you're on nights.
I am never up at 11 o'clock anymore.
None of us are. Like, we had plans on Friday night. Oh, all right. Let's take a look at the forecast and get you caught up. Radiational cooling affecting Deer Park, Fairchild, and Cheney. They're into the 30s, 41 Spangle downtown. 43 degrees. 68 will be our high today. Sunny. We're going to have a few clouds out there. Going to be a gorgeous day. Tonight, yeah, just a few clouds, mostly clear, 44 degrees. So the windows can still be open. It's nice. We look at what we can expect. We're not going to see any changes. All the cloud cover, all of the rain showers continue to be up into Canada. We'll see today maybe some cloud cover along the Canadian line. That's it. Temperatures in the upper 60s throughout our region, except Sandpoint. You're going to be at 62, but for Sandpoint, that's still beautiful. 75 into Lewiston. Our planning forecast. We're planning on this warm, beautiful, gorgeous Sea Your Thesaurus for more words all the way through Friday, 71 degrees, 68 and cloudy on Saturday. And then Saturday night into Sunday, showers, cooler, near 60, and then low 50s moving into Tuesday. All right, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching Good Morning Northwest. Your morning sprint is coming up.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Ace Hardware.
Join us for Jackpot
of the inland Northwest's most extraordinary four-wheeled beasts. The Honda SUV thrives in a diverse habitat. Comfortable in rugged terrain or roaming city streets, it can travel hundreds of miles on a surprisingly small amount of fuel. Fiercely protective of its young, the Honda SUV is known by its distinctive markings, CR-V, Pilot, Passport, and Ridgeline, and can live happily for decades in any garage or driveway. Catch them now at your Inland Northwest Honda dealer. Honda can handle it.
To honor and support Washington's caregivers, AARP presents Caring for Caregivers video podcast series. The series offers a wide range of topics to help you navigate your caregiving journey. To catch up on current and past episodes, visit this website.
5 stars. All rise for To Kill a Mockingbird. Unmissable and unforgettable. A mockingbird for our moment. Beautiful, elegiac, satisfying, even exhilarating. A New York Times critic's pick. Mockingbird is now the most successful American play in Broadway history. All rise for Aaron Sorkin's great play. Richard Thomas is Atticus Finch in Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird.
December 5th through 10th at First Interstate Center for the Arts. Tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
Welcome to New York, baby!
It's premiere week on Kelly. Next Kelly, Arnold Schwarzenegger, plus Elmo and Oscar the Grouch. It's Muppets and Muscles.
Watch Kelly today at 4 and 4 News Now at 5.
The fall savings are still on at all Walker's Furniture and Mattress Stores with some of the best deals of the season, where you can save anywhere from 15 to 40% off. Plus, get special 5 years financing during the final days of fall savings at Walker's.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53 on the dot. Time to get you ready to take on your Wednesday here in the morning sprint.
And Mark is telling us about some warmer temps in today's forecast.
But let's get to Sydney Charles right now with details on President Biden's critical meeting in Israel today.
That's right. Biden is in Israel for a high-stakes meeting with Israel's prime minister today. But Palestinians canceled his meeting with Arab leaders when the Gaza Health Ministry reported at least 500 civilians were killed when a rocket hit a hospital. Israel and Hamas are blaming each other for the explosion. And as Israel prepares for a Gaza ground incursion, the White House says President Biden will ask tough questions of Israel's leadership in meetings today. Biden's trip to Tel Aviv marks the first trip to Israel by an American president during a time of war. Coverage on Biden's visit to Israel will continue on Good Morning America.
Because of the unrest in the Middle East, police are boosting security at the Capitol today as Republicans try to choose the next House Speaker. Congressman Jim Jordan fell short yesterday. The Ohio conservative has divided the party in part due to his staunch support for President Trump and for his refusal to accept the results of the 2020 election. Round 2 of voting is expected in just a few hours. Jordan says he remains confident that he will get the votes to become Speaker.
As we take a live look outside in our first alert weather, we see blue sky, no cloud cover, and of course the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena lit up in pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Cool thing. 45 degrees currently with a clear sky. It is chilly out there. We're going to warm up into the upper 60s around our area, low 70s from Ritzville to Moses Lake. We look at what we can see over the next 12 hours. It'll be plenty of sunshine. High today is going to be 68 degrees. And then even in the evening hours and the sun sets, still going to be very mild.
Idaho State Police still searching for this man, last seen near the old Wolf Lodge east of Coeur d'Alene. ISP says he's armed and dangerous. Anyone who sees him should call 911.
We now know the name of 3 people found dead inside of a home in Kennewick following a SWAT standoff yesterday. Investigators say it started as a suspicious missing persons report. Once inside the home, they identified the body of 26-year-old Zuhaid Mohammed, as well as 65-year-old Nabil Mohammed and 63-year-old Hifsa Khan, who had been reported missing. Police have not released their cause of death.
New courtrooms, new offices, and a $38 million price tag are causing some tensions in Kootenai County. This week, county commissioners have held several meetings to discuss the cost of the Justice Building expansion. The project is meant to keep up with the pace of growth and the escalation of crime in Kootenai County. In March, commissioners approved the $35 million price tag, but additional construction costs have been tacked on, bringing that total to around $38 million. County commissioners are now working together to make sure cost overruns like this don't happen in the future.
And just over the state line, the Spokane County Jail is also dealing with overcrowding issues, and that's why some are pushing for a sales tax increase that covers the cost of a new jail. If approved by voters, sales tax would increase 0.2%. That money would fund the new jail and other criminal justice projects. Supporters, including Spokane County's sheriff, says limited jail capacity limits law enforcement's ability to keep the community safe.
With Election Day just a few weeks away, we want to hear from you on which races and issues matter the most to you. So send us your questions. We'll take them to the candidates. You can find the form to submit your questions on our website, KXLY.com.
And you are taking a live look at the Dutch Bros this morning, this one in Spokane Valley, where $1 from every coffee you buy today goes to benefit Children's Miracle Network. If you go to any Spokane area Dutch Bros locations, $1 from your cup of coffee will be donated by New America Credit Union to Children's Miracle Network as part of a fundraiser for them. The goal is to raise at least $10,000 for CMN.
And a program in East Central Spokane is helping young adults earn their diplomas and find a job. Youth Build helps any disadvantaged young adult from 16 to 24 years old finish their high school education and develop skills in either healthcare or construction. So if you or someone you know would like to get involved in the Youth Build program, you can complete an application online. Find it inside this story on KXLY.com.
A North Idaho youth home for teen and preteen girls is accused of abuse and neglect. A handful of former employees turned whistleblowers. They filed an 82-page report with the state of Idaho claiming cases of fights, suicide attempts, a rape, hundreds of calls to 911. But were whistleblowers punished? Why is the home still operating, and are children in danger there? I spoke not with just the accuser, but the home's owner about what he thinks is really happening. Watch my investigative report tonight on 4 News Now at 6 o'clock. We'll be back with a final check of weather with our pal Mark Peterson coming up for you right after this quick commercial break.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
What I want people to know about Numerica's involvement is that it's genuine.
I work at a company that supports the community because we're a part of it.
It's important to give back to the community you live in. We are truly here to help, and we're passionate about it.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call Swap. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Dear 2030, we look forward to seeing you. After our 160-point quality assurance inspection, we'll be Toyota certified used vehicles with 7-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranties. Not to honk our own horns, but the best new cars make the best used cars. Yours, Toyota.
Get 5.49% APR for up to 60 months on your favorite Toyota certified used models. Find yours at toyotacertified.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Good morning. It is a clear sky. It is a beautiful start to the day, a little on the crisp side. We're going to warm up nicely. By 10 o'clock, we're going to have temperatures that are going to be into the low 50s. We are going to see temperatures into the mid 60s by noon. Our high today is going to be 68 degrees. It really is looking pretty nice. So we'll see a continuation of warmer weather moving through. Thursday 71, Friday 71, and then upper 60s for Saturday with clouds and mountain showers. We'll get rain. Well, Sunday and Monday and possibly Tuesday.
Today through Saturday here, Sunday on, not so great.
We can hear this, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Stick around. We'll see you throughout GMA.